Hi, this is Julie. In this video, we'll be taking a look at graphing a linear equation in slope-intercept form where the slope is a whole number. Let's graph the line y equals 2x plus 1. So, quick review of the slope-intercept form. The general form for slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b, where m represents the slope and b represents the y-intercept. So that means that in this equation, 1 is the y-intercept, or in other words, the y-intercept is going to be located at the point 0, 1. So I'm going to go ahead and graph that. And m in this equation is 2. Now, students sometimes get confused when the slope is a whole number because we know that slope is rise over run, and we're used to thinking of slope as a fraction. When we have a number just like 2, sometimes students aren't sure whether that's the rise or the run or some combination of the two. Well, what I want to think about is that whenever I have a whole number, I can make that whole number look like a fraction by putting it over the number 1, because 2 is really the same thing as 2 over 1. Now I've got a fraction, I can think of that as rise over run, and I can use it to help me plot some more points on the graph. So in this particular case, since my numerator is 2, that tells me that I'm going to start at my y-intercept and move up 2 units on the graph. Because the denominator is 1, I'm going to move 1 space to the right, or 1 unit to the right. So it'll look kind of like this. I'll start at my y-intercept, I will move up 2 units and 1 unit to the right, and then I'm going to graph another point there. So I'm going to go ahead and plot a point right here at 1, 3. And I can go ahead and do this more times if I want to. I could start at that second point there. I could move up 2 units, 1 unit to the right, and plot another point there at 2, 5. And then what I can do is, because these 3 points all line up in a straight line just like they should, I can draw a line connecting those 3 points together, or at least pretty close to connecting those 3 points together. Remember that you want to draw your line going all the way across your graphing space and put arrows on both sides to indicate that it goes on infinitely in both directions. And then we have a line for the equation y equals 2x plus 1. In the next video, we'll take a look at an example where we're graphing the slope-intercept form and the slope is negative.